Greetings, old school magic players, and welcome to the Four Horsemen.
Greetings, old school magic players. Welcome to another episode of the Four Horsemen, Old School Magic. I'm the Chadster. I'm joined tonight by a few of our Four Horsemen tournament number 10 players. We have a quarterfinals match for you tonight. Peter Soltesz versus Luke Sherry. The guys are in the whereby room getting warmed up, and I'll be your host for tonight. For anyone who's interested, check out fourhorsemenmagic.com and check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/group/4horsemenmtg. We focus on the first original Four Horsemen expansion sets, Arabian Nights, Antiquities, Legends, and the Dark. Quick note, we are doing our tournament number 11 coming up January 13th through February 10th. Got some awesome free prizes, including custom Guardian Beast Purple Moonlight playmats, signed and numbered by Ken Meyer Jr. We've got some awesome participation prizes, the original Islands proxy from Arabian Nights. We're going to be giving those away to our participants, as well as some other Ken Meyer Jr. proxies, and some really great prizes. You can see the band of restricted here. It's the first four expansions, as well as basic lands and dual lands from ABU. Restricted cards are Ivory Tower, Mishra's Factory, Mishra's Workshop, Maze of Ith, Strip Mine, and the Abyss. And the banned cards are mostly the Set Killers and Library of Alexandria, Moat, and a few others. Get the full list at fourhorsemenmagic.com. This is a Pauper Doubleton event that we covered through kind of the early part of the fall. We're running this up to right before Christmas, and this is a Pauper Doubleton event. This is a 255 card pool that's really actually pretty powerful considering they're all commons. This does include reprints from the Magic Online and other sets like that. Just a quick look at the brackets. We had 14 players in this tournament. The top 12 are featured here. Some great new players have joined the group and done very well, including Terry Hutchings. We're going to be covering today the match between Peter Soltesz and Luke Sherry. And I'm going to jump over into the whereby now. Hey guys, can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
All right.
Just fine.
Hope you got your pre-match warm-up ready to go. I just did the intro. I'm sharing my slides right now for the stream, which will be part of the video, and I was just showing the brackets. I wanted to do a quick view of your deck pictures and have you guys make some comments. We've got blue-red, what I would call all the best cards for Peter, right? I think that's a term that John actually coined. Hey, John, thanks for joining us.
I call this deck the usual suspects.
All the best cards / the usual suspects. And then, of course, Luke coined his deck red, blue, clay drakes. Is that
right.
Is that a play off of Clay Statue and all the drakes, or is that a reference to Clay Aiken?
Yeah. Clay Statue and Primal Clay. So there's 2 clays, 2 drakes. That's the best I could do.
Okay, well, let's start with your deck. I'm showing your deck picture now, Luke. Yeah, you've got all the drakes, and you've got the clay statues and the primal clays.
Yep. Flying creatures, evasion, abilities, removal.
Yeah.
I am missing Boomerang. That's a huge miss on my part. But other than that, I feel pretty happy with the deck. But yeah, definitely should have had Boomerang in there.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out the exact differences between your deck and Peter's deck. And I think the only differences are that you're running the clay statues main. Peter's only got 1 clay statue main.
I have 2 clay statues made.
Oh, you do? Oh, your deck
I have
picture.
one primal. It's the primal clay that's in the sideboard.
Oh, that's right, primal clay. Sorry, I'm getting my clays mixed up. Yeah, but there's very, very few differences between these decks. You're both running the deserts. You're both running flood. I think one of the main difference was, and I tried to show this on the graphic, the grape shot catapults for Luke are in the sideboard, whereas Peter, you're running the grape shots main deck.
I am. Yeah, I think they're good with the deserts.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a tough one, and then Peter also has a little more of like almost like a transformational sideboard with the magnetic mountain. And then the other thing that stuck out to me was unstable mutation. He's running that. I'm not. I think you're running flying men too. So I guess mine's a little more mid-rangey. Yours is a little more tempo.
Honestly, it's been so long since I picked up this deck, and I'm not looking at my own photo, and I wasn't looking while I shuffled. I may have flying men or not. You just have to tell I'm not looking.
I think I remember them last time.
I can.
You do, though.
I can actually share. I can actually share with you guys so you can see. 1 second. There we go. Can you guys see this? Okay.
Let me look. Yeah,
it's loading. There we go.
So Peter, this is your deck.
Okay. So no flying men. I was wrong about that. That must have been somebody else.
Yeah, Peter's not running flying men, but
you're running desert nomads. I'm not.
Yes, the desert nomads are.
Yeah.
Those guys can be killer because they can basically be a flyer, even better than a flyer if you have your deserts out.
Yeah.
And then of
no
course,
flash counter though. So.
Yeah, that was the other difference. So this was the screen. This was kind of the overview that I made for you guys to try and show the differences. You know, it's grape shot catapult.
Yeah.
You got the grape shot catapult on Peter's side and the flash counter on Luke's side. Hi, Audrey. Okay, so are you guys ready to rock and roll?
All right. We are.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I think we're good to go.
All right, I'm gonna switch over to the whereby and stop sharing this. Okay, I think you guys are ready to hit it.
Definitely. All right.
All right. Good luck to both of you.
To do mid on top, so we're gonna go for that. Do you want to call like odds or evens, Luke?
Sure. I'll call odd.
It's an odd.
All right. I will go for it. I'll be on the play.
Okay.
Good luck.
You too.
I'll keep.
Same here.
Island go.
Draw. Island pass.
Mountain. Tap 2 for a Fellwar stone.
Okay.
I'll pass. 5 cards.
5 cards. Island pass.
Tap. Draw a card. No land. Stuck at 3. I'll pass.
So you have Island, Mountain, Fellwar stone?
Mountain, and Fellwar stone, which can tap for blue.
Okay. Draw. Go Mountain. And I'll tap for a book.
Oof.
Take it back.
Yikes. Yeah, you got it.
Pass with 6.
Draw a card. Oh, man. Okay. I'll pass to you with 7.
Island, I got that. Four mana, and you got. Okay. Well, I'll just go for it straight into your counter spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove soul.
Figured as much. You have to keep. If you don't have enough land and you kept the hand, there has to be a reason for that.
Well, I had 3. I just haven't drawn any.
True enough. Not fair. Well, that's not what you had to. All right, and I'll pass. Go ahead.
All right. Draw a card. There's a 4th desert.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 1 of each.
Right.
This will get bad out there. Rook egg.
All right.
I'll pass to you. 5 cards.
Untap.
What a difference 1 land made.
Play a mountain. Desert Nomads?
You got it.
Nomads, and you're completely tapped out now, so...
Completely tapped out.
Okay. I'll play a flood.
Ooh, yeah. Not that there's anything that anybody could do about a flood being cast anyway.
Well, it's true. And I'll pass you.
Nothing you can do about an enchantment.
No, not in this part, exactly.
I hope I draw my Chaos Orb.
Well, or your volcanic island that you made deck.
All right, I'm going to do one of my... Well, shoot. Got that flood. That's annoying. Maybe I'll do this. Tap 1 red to chain lightning my rook egg.
Oh, to chain it. I like that.
Any response?
No, not to that. That's good.
Okay. It dies, and I will pass my turn. At the end of turn, I'll get a rook. 4/4 flyer. In this case, it is a cannonball.
Sounds like a plan.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll swing for 2.
I am at 18.
And you have blue and a desert, or blue, red, and a desert out.
Yeah.
I gotta look up a card. I think it's in my sideboard. I just want to read a card.
Sure.
Okay, I read it.
Yeah, should have.
Okay. I'm gonna pyrotechnics your rook.
Ooh. You got it.
All right. Pass to you. 3 cards in hand.
Untap. Draw a card. Mountain. I'm going to immolate your desert nomads.
Yes.
And then I'll tap 4 for a clay statue.
Nice.
And I'll pass. 3 cards.
3 cards. Okay. Tap. Draw. I'll play a Brothers of Fire.
Oh, that's not good.
3 cards past you.
Tap. Draw a card. Got an island. Go to combat and attack.
Okay, I'm going to take 3.
And I'll pass to you. 3 cards.
Okay, I'm going to loot at the end of your turn.
Okay.
I'll put a mountain in the graveyard. Draw for turn.
Yep.
Swing with the brothers.
No response.
Okay.
16.
16.
I guess I'll play him just because for fun.
Just because. And clay statue is 3 to regenerate, right?
It's 2 to regenerate.
2 to regenerate. Gotcha. Okay, past you.
Untap.
4 cards in hand.
Draw. I'll go to combat. I'll attack.
You attack, eh? Okay. I'm gonna ping him for 1.
Oh, okay. I'll go to combat. That's when you'd ping him because apparently regeneration doesn't remove from combat anymore. Which
if you say you're going to combat, I mean before you go to combat.
Yeah, sure. All right, so I'll regenerate him.
Yeah, and I'll take I guess you're gonna shoot me back 1 damage.
Yes.
Okay, I'll go to 6.
Yes. And all right,
Killing it during combat with the regeneration would still remove it from.
Does
Oh yeah, it's tapped and it can't do any damage.
if I've already declared him as an attacker and tapped him, regeneration removes from combat? I thought that was the old rules. No, that's the new rule. That's what I got confused.
That's
Never
right.
mind. You're right. Regeneration does remove from combat now.
Yeah.
But it didn't used to. Okay.
We don't have to say all our phases, but if you say you're going to combat, then I'll assume you're saying you're going to combat phase, and I'll be doing it like that.
I will. Man, this sucks. I'm not gonna be able to get ahead of that, am I? All right, I'll pass.
You'll
I need
pass.
a way. 4 cards.
Okay. I'm gonna loot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna discard to remove soul.
Ooh. Hand must be good. Ooh, that's really scary, honestly.
I figured that was just the scariest thing you could ever see someone discard.
I'm gonna throw my hand just to.
I'm gonna attack you with the brothers.
Yeah, you got it. I'm at 14.
Past you. 5 cards in hand.
Untap. Draw. I'm gonna tap 3 for a Fire Drake.
Okay.
And okay.
I will remove the soul of the fire drake.
All right, I will flash counter the remove soul.
Figured as much.
Let's see. Ooh, and I'll play an island. I guess I need that.
Probably gonna want that.
And I'll pass 2 cards.
At the end, on your turn, the end of your turn, I'll ping the clay statue.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, and I'll hit you back for 1.
Okay, I go to 15.
So you're at 15, right?
Oh, I'm at 15. You're at 14. I'm at 15.
Where the heck is 15? There it is.
Draw for turn.
All right, and he's tapped.
And he's tapped. All right. Okay, I'll chain lightning the fire drake.
Yikes. You got it.
I'll attack with the brothers.
I'm at 12.
I'll ping that poor guy again.
You got it. I'll hit you back. You're at 14.
14. Past you. 4 cards in hand.
Untap. Draw a card. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got a pyrotechnics, the brothers for 2, and hit you for 2. Which I probably should have done before, but and then I'll pass 2 cards in hand.
Okay.
Where the heck is 12? There it is. My fingers are covering it.
Draw. Play a fire drake.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Past you with 4 cards.
Untap. Keep draw. Ugh. Jesus. One, 2, 3, 4. Clay statue.
Okay.
And I'll pass. 2 cards.
All right. Okay. I'll loot at the end of your turn.
Yep.
It's an island. I'm going to put it in the bin.
Okay.
Draw for turn. Okay, I'm gonna swing with the drake.
Yeah, you got it. No response.
I'll pump him for an extra damage.
All right, I'm at 10.
Okay, and past you with 5 cards in hand.
Untap. Draw. I'll go to combat.
Okay, I'll tap that guy down with the flood.
I'll pass to you.
Okay, I'll loot at the end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll discard a bloodlust.
Sure. Who needs it?
Who needs a bloodlust anyway? Draw.
Only played by 90% of all the people in this tournament. 2 of in main deck.
Swing with this guy, pump him for 1. Pump him for 2.
I'm at 8.
All right. Play ghost ship.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
Pass to you with 4 in hand. 4.
Tap. Draw a card. Oh, that's something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I'll do it this way.
Fisher.
Fissure. Your ghost ship.
I literally feel like I've known every card in your hand this game.
It buys me a little time. I will go to combat.
No effects.
Nice. I will attack.
All right, cool.
Nice. Got through.
I'm on the 9. Yeah.
And I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. Pump, swing, and do the whole pumpy damage thing.
Sure. I'm at 6.
Top deck was a ghost ship. The second in a row.
All right.
So, pretty generous top deck. And
well, hey, what that means, there's an opening for me, because if I top deck another fissure, then I can get in for 3 more damage.
It's just 3 more. Yeah, you just hit me for 3 more at that point. I'm just taking it all.
All right. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. It's all good.
All right, untap. Draw a card. Not quite. Not quite. And by not quite, I mean not at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rook egg.
Rook egg is good.
Well, I don't know about good.
All right. Rook egg is decent.
I will go to combat, and I will attack.
Okay. Okay, I'm just going to take the damage. That would put me at 6.
6.
Yes.
You're within Inferno range.
Oh, jeez. Never want to be there.
Sadly, not a card we have in this card pool.
In this format, though, yeah.
Plus, it's like 8 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will play an island just because, and then I will pass.
2 cards in hand?
2 cards in hand.
All right. I'm going to go to untap. Draw. Play a mountain. I'm just going to fissure the clay statue at this point.
Okay, I was going to say, I don't think you have to do... Oh, you know what? I'm going to flash counter that.
You've got to get that out of your hand anyway, eventually. It's important to remove it.
I mean, isn't fissure like your only instant? Besides remove soul.
Yeah, it's one of the few.
What less would you bend?
It's super, yeah, they're super few and far between.
Yeah, like fissure would actually be better if it wasn't an instant in this format, which is funny.
Yes. Yes. Okay, and I'll just swing for 1 damage.
All right, I got you scared. I'm at 5.
Yeah, well, there's a couple of cards, you never know. I don't really like where I'm at health-wise. I probably should just go all out, but, you know, well, fuck. Really, but now you're planting the seed of doubt in my head.
Well, you only attacked with 1, so.
Yeah, I'll just leave it like that.
Right, I'm at 5.
You're at 5. Maybe I had your life told wrong. I had you at 7 before, but maybe I was miscounting it. And I got 3 cards.
He should have been at 6 when you had him at 6.
Okay, perfect. I wasn't sure. There you go. All right, past you.
All right, untap. Draw. Oof. Sweet. I can play an island to do 6 damage to you, right?
Yeah.
Can I just... That's part of the rules, right? All right, I will... Ooh. No. I'll go to combat.
Okay, I'll just flood the guy.
All right, the clay statue.
Yes.
All right. I will declare attackers and attack with the rook egg.
I see where you're going with this.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. You either have it or you don't, but it's worth the... But, I mean, if I block it, you'll just do it, and then... Okay.
Double Bloodlust.
Gosh. Double Bloodlust would be really bad.
That'd be insane.
I already think, yeah, I was thinking about the double one, and I think that would be just a bridge too far for me to take right now. I think I'm just going to have to block it and make you a rook token.
All right, well, you block. I have no response. I don't have guns in my hand. I'm not.
You sure had me thinking you might.
I'll pass to you.
Okay. So
it doesn't do me any good as a blocker. I mean, it's sitting on the ground, so it's like might as well fuck with them
for it. Draw. Okay, play an island. Okay, I'm gonna play an emulation on my ghost ship.
Yeah, you got
swing with these two guys.
That's it.
Want them to deal 5.
I'll do a damage to your ghost ship after it kills me. If that actually might not be legal. I don't know that I can because I'm probably already dead.
Wow, guys, that was really pretty close match. Actually, I was like biting my nails.
I didn't attack because I figured it wouldn't matter. That's why I didn't attack with the ghost ship. I said it's next turn anyway if it works. If I don't die, it's next turn.
I really think that
is, like, I never felt close. I never felt like I was anywhere near.
Well, the life totals were pretty even. But, you know, I think for Peter, getting that early Jaloom Tome made all the difference in this match. And then that Fire Drake. The Jaloom Tome and the Fire Drake.
Was big, too. The Flood meant my place.
And Flood, yeah. Flood is just so hard to deal with unless you've got, you know, active Volcano. And, of course, you know, you're running yours in your sideboard. Right, Luke? Looks like Peter is too. So this,
they're coming
my active volcanoes are sideboard. Yeah, you're right. That's right.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting because you guys have a lot of good stuff to sideboard against each other. Luke, are you running mountains in your sideboard?
Yeah, in case I need to go heavier into red.
Interesting. That's a really interesting choice. Yeah, because you end up having some more doubles. That was another thing I noticed in this last game. That Fellwar Stone for you, Luke, was a lifesaver because you wouldn't have been able to have any double red until very, very late in the game. So that Fellwar Stone gave you that double red that you needed, but I really think that Peter pulled ahead because he was drawing and pitching lands with his Jaloom
Yeah,
tomes.
that's huge.
Yeah, it makes a big
So
difference.
he pitched a bunch of good spells too. I mean, like it wasn't cost free, that's for sure. But it's still very good. I need to figure out what to do here. What am I getting rid of?
It's hard to get rid of cards when you're basically only playing the best cards you can find in the format, right? Like it's a tough cut. Like it really is not an easy cut.
Well, that was another difference I just noticed. So Peter, maybe a better graphic would have been for me to include the Brothers of Fire since they are so strong. You're running yours main deck where, you know, Luke's got his sideboarded.
There's such a thing like brothers. If they don't get removed, there's such a thing.
Yeah, they're killer.
Huge problem to deal with.
Yeah. But there's a lot of cards like that, you know, like, I mean, Rook Egg and Azure Drake and Ghost Ship, Brothers. A lot of cards that are just super strong for commons, you know, like, I can't believe Rook Egg is a common.
Yeah, Rook Egg being a common is kind of nuts.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's one of the original commons, right? Like that actually was common?
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
I think it always.
It's
and it was always a common.
And from what I read, there was a time in the one of the very early versions of the banned and restricted list, Rook Egg was like restricted or banned at some point because it was so strong in Arabian Nights that they
I think there was confusion about it creating a token if it got discarded. I think that actually was the reason for it back in the day, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah, because it doesn't say, it doesn't specify on the card if Rook Egg goes to the graveyard from play. It just says if the Rook Egg goes to the graveyard. So yeah, you could just not play a card first turn if you're going second or whatever, discard it, and then you get a 4/4 on turn 2 or whatever.
It's pretty busted. That feels busted.
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, I mean, Flood is also just redonkulous. It's like all ground creatures are basically null and void. It's kind of like the Pauper Doubleton moat, you know?
Yeah, Flood's a major problem.
Poor man's moat. Yeah, exactly.
My recommendation for a future version would be ban Pyro, ban Flood, ban Rook Egg.
Yeah.
And just
Rook Egg still feels fair to me. I mean, it's just a big creature, but
it works the format.
You have to
really
your sound. Yeah.
There's just there's so few ways to deal with it, and then especially if you get rid of Pyro, which does 4 damage. I mean, it doesn't feel like a pauper card.
You're right. In a way, like in a vacuum, if you do take out Pyrotechnic, it is even stronger. I just was thinking that, like Rook Egg, often you're 2-for-1ing yourself to create this creature. If you're using, although you can sometimes chain the other guy back, but a lot of times you're investing 2 cards to make a 4/4 flyer. It almost seems like not totally busted.
Well, Desert is also a big problem because there's so many good 1/1s that are just completely waxed by the Desert.
Yes.
But if
exactly, they waxed. That's a good word for that.
Yeah, I mean, it really compromises the white weenie deck. I played red white weenies, and I ended up taking out all the 1/1s because of Desert. And you end up having to play things like Squire instead of playing, Tundra Wolves. But do we ban Desert as well? Like Desert is such a all these cards are staple sidewalk, high school, junior high Magic cards that we all played. It hurts kind of to ban or restrict them, but we need to do something if we're going to do this again.
I think the solution is actually to include uncommons rather than banning and restricting. I think that a lot of issues with the overpowered cards will be gone once you include uncommons.
That's an interesting point, Peter.
Make for a wider. What's that?
I believe they call that peasant.
Or is it penny dreadful or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Indentured servitude or sir.
Indentured servitude.
Yeah, I think I got all my lands in one spot now. So
perfect.
Let's give it the best shot we got. Middle?
Yeah, that's fine for you too.
All right. This time I'm going to say good luck, gentlemen. I mean, Luke.
Yeah, thank you. I will be on the play.
You're going to take the play.
And I have 0 lands.
0 lands. I got to keep her while you shuffle up, then I'll be right back. I got to do a bio break.
Great hand. Jaloom Tome, 2 Fissures, 2 Chain Lightnings, but no land.
All right, while we're shuffling up here, I'll take this moment to make a plug for our next tournament. January 13th through February 10th, the Four Horsemen Old School Magic Players Group is doing a online free webcam tournament, just like the one you're watching here. We've got some great prizes, including some very unique original Ken Meyer Jr. Guardian Beast Purple Moonlight playmats that are signed and numbered. These are exclusive only to the Four Horsemen, and you can win a playmat if you win first place. We've also got the very popular Islands, the Arabian Nights Islands card. This is a proxy that we've printed up that John Eckleberry actually decided to do these. We're giving away Islands cards, Arabian Nights Islands, to all Four Horsemen tournament players. And our second and third place winners also win prizes as well, including Ken Meyer Jr.'s signed autographed Guardian Beast proxies. So please check out fourhorsemanmagic.com, facebook.com/groups/fourhorsemanmtg to sign up for the tournament.
And once Peter gets back, I am ready. I got my 6.
Okay. Luke, I also noticed that you are going sleeveless on this tournament.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty
yeah.
cool, man. That's got to feel good,
I
right?
love shuffling with that. It was a little funnier last time when we did Singleton and I was playing with telekinesis, because then it's like, okay, you've got like a $40 card in the deck. But in this, it's like, what's the most valuable card? Like a rook egg, probably. They're like a couple bucks.
Yeah, like maybe $10 or maybe.
Oh yeah, because I'm not even running. I was running unlimited basics last month, but like the white border is just a little weird, so I'm running Ice Age this month.
Yeah, I like those Ice Age lands. I gave all my Ice Age basic lands away, but I have like a giant stack of the snow-covered ones.
They're great. I almost went with the snow covered, but then I didn't want to, like, you know, they're not legal, so.
They're not. All basic lands and reprints of basic lands are legal.
Well, but it's a snow covered land.
That's just a basic land, though.
I mean, anyway.
I see both your points.
The regular mountain that I picked is like one of my favorite land arts, so I'm ready to go. So I guess it's my turn first. I'll play a mountain pass.
Mountain pass.
Yeah, like look at that. It's just so beautiful.
Yeah, that's a cool one. That's the Ice Age like mountain, basic mountain, right?
It's one of them. I think there's 3 and then the snow covered one, and the snow covered one's cool, but
I'll do island pass.
the only snow covered land that I thought turned out like the best of any of the arts of that version of the land was the island. The island is
I was about to say that. Yeah, the
frosty heads on it is so good.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah,
the plains is all the plains are really good, but I like the butterfly one the best. I'll play another mountain and I'll pass.
Mountain pass. The old mountain pass.
I will miss my land drop and pass.
Raw.
I know.
Draw. Go mountain. Fire Drake.
Yeah.
Pass. Fix it.
Draw a card. Mountain. I'm going to immolate your Fire Drake. And I'll pass.
No ship.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Untap. Upkeep. My land. 3, 4. Azure Drake.
Pretty good.
It's a Microsoft product. And I'll pass.
Only those of us in IT will get the joke that Luke just made.
Hey, look, Azure was in the news recently.
Yeah,
LinkedIn decided not to celebrate.
Yes, the Microsoft Cloud Drake.
Yep.
Mountain Yeti.
Oh, Jesus.
Pass.
Untap. Draw. That's something. All right. Tap 4 for another Azure Drake.
Pretty sick.
And I'll pass.
Thank you. I'm gonna go balls on this, man. I'm gonna play an Immolation on my Mountain Yeti and swing for 5.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. All right. 15.
Okay.
All right. My turn?
Yep.
Untap. Well played.
God damn, man. Come on. Crazy.
Luke needs a desert.
Yeah.
Or is that what I'm tempting him to play? Is it all part of my sick, twisted plan?
Yeah, right. You're gonna follow up with a
Because he's got a fisher. He's got a fisher for that desert. That could work.
I figured that Mountain he dies to everything anyway, except for desert. Yes, he's more vulnerable to desert.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal. The immolation. Immolation. I don't know if you're running giant strength, but either one of those is pretty rough on the Mountain Yeti.
I do have 2 giant strength in the sideboard.
Yeah, that's good too.
They might be in the deck now. It's hard to say.
All right. I'm going to. You don't have 3 blue up. All right. I'm going to attack with both my Azure Drakes.
I'll block 1.
You'll block 1. All right. Yikes. Okay. I will. I didn't really think this through, did I? All right, no response. So that's fine. You'll be at 18, and I will pass to you.
Luke, we were all expecting the bloodlust there, like big time.
Well, but then I would just 2-for-1 myself. I thought about it. I mean, I don't know. It
feels like that, yeah.
I don't think that I can. I'm gonna need to draw something to win. It doesn't really matter what happens with anything except the Mountain Yeti.
Yeah, this is what John and I call the race to the Mountain Yeti.
The race to the mountain.
Yeah, like, can I get a desert or an immolation or? See, the thing is, it's annoying because I was tapped out, but I had an immolation, so I could have I had a bloodlust, so I could have bloodlusted in response to the immolation and killed it if I had the mana up.
Oh man, that's
which
rough.
is really frustrating.
That would have been so sick.
That would have been sick.
I did notice you were tapped. I did recognize you were tapped out, but it's like, oh, there's no counters to this anyway. Like, okay,
right.
But that's a good point. Okay, I'm swinging with both these guys. Swing for 7.
All right, I'm at 8.
And after combat. Possible.
Right. Okay. Draw a card. Oh, here we go. That's something. Flash Flood on that Mountain Yeti.
I'll boomerang the Mountain Yeti back to my hand.
All right. I'll attack with an Azure Drake.
Okay.
And I'll Bloodlust it.
So 6 damage, right?
Yep.
So I'll go from 18 to 12.
And I'll pass to you. And I have 8.
I have 8. That's right. We'll draw. So untap. I'm going to replay the Mountain Yeti.
Sure.
I passed you. 5 and 10.
And 10. Draw a card. Well, too little, too late. I guess. Desert.
Desert, yeah.
Five. The pyrotechnics.
Target the music. Yes.
I'm gonna do 3 to the Mountain Yeti and 1 to you.
Okay. 11.
And then I will tough. I'm gonna attack with both.
Okay, I'll block one.
All right. You're at 10.
I'm at 9.
You're at 9?
I'm going to
Are
9.
you at 9?
I believe I'm at 9 now.
Oh, because the pyrotechnics. That's right. You're right. I forgot about that. Yep. And I'll pass with 3 cards.
Okay. God, can you turn the music off, man? It's getting really loud on my side here. It's brutal.
It's cranked.
It's cranked way too high. Hit you for 2?
Yeah, you got it. I'm at 6.
Yeah, 6. And Fisher, one of the Drakes.
Ooh, yeah, you got it.
Past you.
And tap. Keep draw. Fissure your ghost ship.
Okay, going to 7.
And I'll pass. 3 cards.
Draw. Play the Desert Nomads.
Oh no.
I'll pay for it like
Potentially bad.
and pass you 5.
Untap. Draw. Okay, what do I want to do? Ooh, spicy. Let me put him at 5. Let me put him at 4. Ugh. Hmm. 3, 4. Primal Clay.
Oh, 3/4 Primal Clay, yeah.
I'm gonna make it a 3/3 creature.
Super.
Probably never has happened, is my guess.
I did it once. I've done it. I did it once. It just was like it's a better creature in this situation.
I could see that the flyer is definitely the best. I can see the wall certain times for sure, but I'll attack with the Azure Drake, take you down to 5.
I'm at 5.
And then I'll pass.
Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You have a desert on top. I'm gonna unstable this guy.
Yeah, okay.
Swing attack.
Yeah. I mean, I can't do anything about it. I can try to ping him, but it doesn't even work.
Bloodlust.
Oh, you got it. That's game.
I was holding this pyrotechnics for so long, dude, and this removes soul from my opening hand practically.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you just need stacked. That's nuts.
I was just playing super. I didn't have to answer everything at one time. I was like, no, I'm ahead. It's okay. I'm just taking my time. And then I drew the Fisher. I was like, okay,
that is my hand. I mean, good stuff, but it was just not fast enough.
No, It's tough. Brothers is hard when you're really behind on life and behind on board.
And I only had the 3 mountains, so I was like, even if I put it out, I can't necessarily do anything with it. I was like, the 3/3 creature means if he doesn't do something, I can kill him next turn. I guess you could have left your nomads untapped and blocked, but like, you know, chumped it. But like, it was basically like, I was like, if you don't do something, well, but luckily for you, you had every possible answer, everything you could have wanted to.
When I put the immolation on the Mountain Yeti, I had the Desert Nomads in hand at that time.
Yeah.
So and then we were joking, and then I drew the Unstable a little bit later. I was like, well, I actually do hope you play a Desert now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
it's yeah, I wish I had kept the mana open, I guess, for the Bloodlust. That would have been totally different, because that would have been a 2-for-1, and that would have been like a monstrous swing. I would have had more life. Yeah, it would have been a big deal. But Boomerang is definitely something I should have been including main deck. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard to make cuts. I mean, like, there's something in the main deck that I feel like is really not good. I mean, Clay Statue is the card that I took out the most because everybody's running Flood. And like stuff to do with damage, and like, you know, it's kind of weak, but it's weak to a lot of stuff. But when it works, it's awesome.
When it works, it's phenomenal.
But that probably should have gone into the sideboard and then Boomerang in the main deck. And I don't know. I like your Magnetic Mountain idea though. That's cool.
It wasn't mine. I have to give credit to Chad about that.
Yeah, he stole that idea from me. Peter steals a lot of ideas, you know, Disharmony, Magnetic Mountain. It's okay. We're all friends here.
I literally had 3 original ideas probably the whole year, the whole 2020.
Good players borrow, great players steal.
Hey, yeah, that's right, Luke.
I got a key. That's a keeper, man.
Yeah, well, that's a quote in research, you know. Like, you know, every PhD in the world, like, they're master thieves with references or citations.
It's not stealing it.
And that was stolen from T.S. Eliot. T.S. Eliot was one that said that. So
yeah. Well, Luke,
though he was not talking about magic.
We were rooting for you, Luke. You know, because at some point somebody has to defeat this monster. That we've created a monster here, you know, and
well, you were rooting for me, so I'm gonna blame you guys.
It's my fault. Yes,
it was bad luck. It was not what you want. No, it's not good to. Picking favorites always the worst thing.
We well, Peter, we played in the final last time, right? For the singleton.
Yeah, I think we did go.
I mean, I played in the final, and you must have won it. So yeah,
I did. We did play. Yeah, we definitely rocked that together, man.
Yeah, you had the better deck that time.
Time we talked about the deck.
Okay, so this completes the quarterfinals, and I think we're done with the quarterfinals. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
guys.
Well,
thanks
best of luck.
Yeah.
Have a good match for the semis. I'll see you guys later.
Okay.
I'm having the semis right now, I guess.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. My computer's on
Good
back.
Good night, Luke.
Good night.
Okay, so we've got so Peter and Luke. Peter 2-0. Man, that was rough for Mr. Luke. I feel so bad for Luke. Ugh.
I had like Mountain Yeti in my opening hand, and it was so good. It's such a good answer.
Hey, you're right. We can do the semifinals because John and Peter are now in the semifinals, and it's Terry and Jeff versus Peter and John. You guys want to do it?
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, let's just get it out of the way.
Okay.
I agree. Take your Buckleys right now. Just get it out of the way.
Okay. Well, let me just wrap this video up, and we can start the next semifinals video. How does that sound?
Sure.
Good.
Okay, so for the viewers, this is what the brackets look like now, and you know, Terry was able to beat Max 2-1. I lost to Jeff 1-2. Peter's lost 2-0, or sorry, Luke's lost 2-0 to Peter. John beat Ian 2-0, so now Peter and John are going to face off in the semifinals, and Terry and Jeff are going to face off. So we can move to doing the Peter versus John match. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we will see you in the next one.
Is that a cut?
Not yet.
Greetings, old school magic players, and welcome to the Four Horsemen.